Kevin for leaving the stool here, man. Thank you. The stool is very important. But yeah, I haven't been here in a long time because I have a new job. Actually, I've been working since last June. I have a new job as a mail carrier, and that's the right response. Good, thank you. Don't. And I get up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I work 10-hour days, 6 days a week. I have off tomorrow, so I'm here, and so I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I had a new job. I was unemployed from like January until the end of May, and it was really difficult on my wife and my family. I fucking loved it. If you ever get a chance to be unemployed, I highly recommend it. It's phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you. The musicians and the comedians know what I'm talking about. Yes, hear, hear. Here's the problem, though. My wife works as a school teacher, so she'd get up in the morning and she'd leave me a list of things to do while she was gone all day, like 5, 6 things, you know. Not too terribly long of a list, but I'm lazy, so I didn't get them all done. I got like half of them done, because, you know, I want to look like I'm trying. And my wife would come home and she'd be like, did you get the stuff on the list done? I'd be like, well, I got half of it done, you know, I'm trying. And my wife would be like, kind of upset. She'd be like, you know, sweetheart, there are people with full-time jobs who get lists like that done, all of them, every day. And I'm like, that's great, you have a full-time job, you do it. So now I have a full-time job and a list that I have to get done every day, which kind of sucks. But the good part about the job that I have is that I'm walking about 20,000 steps a day, so I have lost about 50 pounds since last June, since I've started, yeah. So if I looked at different people, I saw Mark earlier out in the bar, and he hadn't seen me in a while. People who haven't seen me for a while, because I don't get out, because I'm married, I got kids, and I have to get up at 5:30 in the fucking morning every day. They think I'm ill, they think I'm sick. My daughter is in college, and she came home from college, and she saw how much weight I lost, and she started crying. And she's like, oh my God, does Dad have cancer? I know! And my wife's like, no, he doesn't have cancer, he's got something worse, he's got a job. And I'm like, yeah, man, I think it's terminal. It sucks. But you know, so yeah, so I delivered mail for 10 months, and I just got through my first winter working outside, and that really fucking sucks. One of the best parts about it, though, is people on my route would leave treats on their porch for the delivery people. Anybody here do that? Leave treats? No, of course not, because you're all fucking assholes. That's fine. But other people do. People with jobs is what I'm saying, and money. They leave treats on their porch. But not always. It got a little awkward once. I was helping myself to a treat on the porch this past winter, and the homeowner came out and saw me. And it got a little awkward, and I was like, thanks for the treat. And they were looking at me and they're like, that's not for you. And so it was really awkward. Apparently some people like to use their porch to keep their beer cold. And I had a meeting with HR about my problem. I do have a bit of a drinking problem. It's because I'm Irish. Anybody Irish here? Ski, you Irish?
Scottish.
Scottish, yeah, close enough. I'm Scotch. I found out a couple of years ago that I'm Scotch-Irish. I'm coming to terms with that, actually. So. But did you have a good St. Patrick's Day?
Of course I did.
Yeah. Did you celebrate any particular? Where'd you go?
Here.
You came here, of course. I actually went to my favorite Irish restaurant and had their signature dish, the Shamrock Shake, and yeah, it was very good. And then I was over at Speedway, which used to be Super America. Super Mom is now Speed Mom, which sounds like she has a problem, right? She still makes a neat donut, which is okay. And I had a Shamrock donut. I had the Shamrock donut, which is chocolate donut with green icing, and the green icing is mint. The Shamrock Shake, as you may know, is also mint. And I don't know who's the intelligent person who decided that mint is Irish. Because I'm Irish, and the last flavor or smell you want to think of when you think of the Irish is fucking mint. You eat enough cabbage and corned beef, and mint is the furthest thing from your nose. All right, I'm working on that. What do we want? A cure for dyslexia. When do we want it? Own. Thank you. Oh, you know what? So I actually had a pretty cool job for 20 years before I was laid off. And I don't really talk about it on stage very much because I wasn't supposed to talk about it. Ski, can we not record? I don't want to put this on the Facebook, the